9.3 FM, 1230 WBVP, and streaming live on beavercountyradio.com.
All right, we're back, 1041, and since everybody's here, I just figured let's bring them in now. So we're going to talk a little bit about an event that's coming up, and it's going to be a recruiting event at...
Tune in for Spotlight on Seniors.
Okay,
every
so we're going to talk
Sunday
about a recruiting event that's coming up if you're looking for a job in corrections. But joining us now, first we'll start with the Warden of Beaver County Jail, and that is none other than Jason Beasom. Did I say that right, Jason?
You did, Frank.
Okay, pull that mic like right in front of you so you're talking right into it. So. And then
Sounds good. How's that?
There you go. All right. And then also Deputy Warden, and it's easy for me because, like I told you, I got a nephew with the exact same name is Matt. What you go by, Matt or Matthew?
Either or.
Okay, so Matt West, and then Bernadette Atterbury, who's the HR department.
Yes. Hi.
Hi. Thanks, you guys, for coming in this morning. So, Warden, tell us a little bit about Beaver County Jail.
So, first of all, thanks for having us, Frank. We're
Absolutely.
excited to talk with you this morning in the hopes of drumming up some interest in our career. So, Beaver County Jail, we're located down in Aliquippa on Woodlawn Road. It's been open for about 25 years now, and we're hoping to increase our numbers. Like you had mentioned, Bernadette from HR, we had set up a hiring event coming up on this Saturday on the 25th.
Okay.
And she'll give some more details here later on in the interview. But myself and Deputy Warden West, we're the administrators of the jail. We've been there about a year and a half. We both came from Allegheny County,
Okay.
where we were working at the jail there. And then we had prior stops before that. But hopefully this is our last stop before retirement. Myself, I'm going on 28 years in corrections, and Deputy Warden West is not far behind me. So we're hoping, we're taking the jail in the direction that we want to see it going. And
Well, what brought you to Beaver County?
just the atmosphere. When I interviewed there, I was very impressed with the prison board. The commissioners are very supportive of our mission, our vision of where we want to take the jail. So it was a good decision.
As growing up and you decided to get into corrections, what led you to do that?
So I went to college at Edinburgh University, and I took criminal justice there, and I had a concentration in corrections. I had several professors that had background in corrections, and it always interested me. So that kind of started my direction on that path.
All right.
So yeah.
So where'd you grow up at?
I grew up in Plumboro, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. That's not too far.
Yeah.
So, well, Matt, what about you?
So similar story.
Okay.
I'm from Newcastle, so when I came down and interviewed with the people here are just like Lawrence County. Beaver County and Lawrence County are so similar, and it just felt like home. It felt like the people here were so welcoming. Going into the job interview with the commissioners and everything, it's just Beaver County's been first class all the way around. Coming from Allegheny, which is a little bit bigger of a county, a little bit more fast pace. The slower pace for Beaver County was so much more refreshing to get back into it. But I got into corrections around 2007. I started in juvenile corrections at Newcastle YDC. That place ultimately shut down. The state did a little bit of restructuring, and I ended up going to adult corrections at Lawrence County, and then ended up at Allegheny, and then here now. So I'm also in the Air Force Reserve. So sometimes I'll leave for a week or two, if not sometimes a month or two, depending on what the training avenue is. So I have a couple more years left on my contract, then I'll be done with that. So
Thank you for your service. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, sir.
So tell us a little bit about the jail itself. So, some of the specifics about the Beaver County Jail.
Sure. It's a direct supervision facility, meaning our corrections officers are on the housing units with the inmate population. They're responsible for conducting day-to-day operations. Structure-wise, they let the inmates out of their cell for breakfast, medication pass. There's day room activities. There's TVs for the inmates to watch while, during the morning, during the afternoons, whatever it is, we lock down for our institutional head counts. We also have support staff there, treatment classification. We have chaplain service. We have Hopewell School District is in the jail to complete education for any juvenile population that we have there. We have a great team in place. That's why we're hopeful to add to it shortly here to increase our numbers.
Now, how many inmates does the jail itself house?
Our average daily population right now is about 230 for the year. We can hold up to 403. So thankfully, we're not at capacity.
Right. Yes. So how much has it changed over the years? I mean, because you see in these old movies and things like that, and all you see is somebody in a cell and they're locked in there all day, and they don't really do much to rehab them, to help them, once they get out of jail. So how much has it changed over the years?
It's changed a lot in the 28 years almost that I've been doing this. Like you said, it used to just be lock them up, throw away the key. Now we're focused on education, programming, rehab. We have Narcotics Anonymous, Alcoholics Anonymous. We have medicated assisted treatment that's done through our healthcare program. So it's always evolving, and we need to evolve with it.
What's your daily task that you do, Matt?
So sort of oversee the operations of the facility. We have a very good captain there that oversees the security aspect of the facility. Sort of oversee that and more of like the programming operationals, trying to make things better operationally speaking, and just bringing stuff to the facility that we didn't have prior to enhance our capabilities. As Warden was saying, we're focusing more now on reintegration. The individuals that come into the facility will be getting out in a short period of time, and they're our neighbors. So we want them to have as many skill sets as they can to succeed. That way they don't come back. So
now, are there long-term inmates, or are they just mostly short-term inmates that are in the jail?
Most of our inmates are awaiting trial for the charges that are pending. So we do have some that are sentenced to the county. If their sentence results in a state sentence, then we hold them until they are sent to the Department of Corrections. So we can hold them on a county sentence just short of 2 years there.
So Bernadette, you've got an event coming up.
Yes.
So recruitment event, trying to get some more corrections officers. Tell us a little bit about that. Coming up this weekend, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So it'll be this Saturday, July 25th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Like the warden said, it's being held at the jail. This event we decided to put on because we are in need of corrections officers. The starting pay rate for a part-time corrections officer is $20 an hour. But we always like to say that comes with great county benefits, and it really does.
Right.
Working for the county has great benefits that you are able to get, which include advancement opportunities. There's always advancement opportunities working in the jail. You'll see that there are overtime opportunities. There are paid certified training that is on site at the jail. And then also, the greatest thing of all, our pension.
Right.
A lot of places don't have pensions anymore, and the county has a great pension plan. So I like to put that out there. Hopefully we can get a good group of people to come out to the event and participate in this event. During the event, we are going to have a brief, limited tour of the jail. That way people can actually see what an inside of a jail looks like. A lot of people come into a corrections interview, and you get interviewed and then you walk away, you get hired, and then you're like, oh, this is what it's really like. So we like to showcase that ahead of time.
What you're going to be doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, are you looking for just part-time, any full-time?
So right now it starts as part-time, and then you could get advanced to full-time.
All right. So what all is going to be happening Saturday? You're going to have a tour, have the recruitment event. What else?
What else are we having?
We're going to be doing interviews on site.
Okay.
We do have we have flyers circulating throughout the county that does have a QR code on it. You can pre-register for it,
right?
But that's not necessary. So we're taking walk-ins. We just asked that any candidates coming in bring a valid driver's license or state ID, so we can run a background check if they're successful with the interview process. And
are there any qualifications? What's the qualifications to?
You have to be at least 18 years old.
That's it. No experience or anything.
No experience necessary. We will
Paid
train
training.
you. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we have
That's not bad.
Our corrections academy is run by one of our lieutenants there, Lieutenant Bertacchini, and it's on site, like Bernadette said. It's paid training. So the day you start is the day you start getting paid. We do. It's a 5-week academy. We do 3 weeks of classroom training and then 2 weeks of on-the-job training where we place the cadet with a full-time, or not full-time, but a corrections officer that's already on the job.
Gotcha.
Okay, just to show them the routine of the day and show them how to actually do the job. Okay, we provide uniforms for everybody, so there's nothing out of pocket for that. And
What about particular shifts you're looking for, Bernadette?
No, I mean, that would be up to the warden, deputy warden, how those shifts go. But I know that there are, 11 to 7, 7 to 3, 3 to 11. I've been in all the interviews, so it's drilled into my head, those numbers.
I got you.
We're a 24-hour operation,
Right.
so coming in, you could work any shift. But a lot of misconceptions, Frank, is when people get into corrections, they think that they're just going to get thrown right into the fire. They're just going to go right on the block. We have a really good training department headed by Lieutenant Bernadette. He does a very good job getting the officers prepared before they get to the block. And when people are thinking of a career in corrections, that's a lot of times they get scared because they think, hey, I'm just going to walk into the door and I'm going to go on a housing unit and run a housing unit. It couldn't be any farther from the truth, like the warden was alluding to. 8 weeks, it's paid, you get prepared, and by that time you get out of the training and you get on the block, you're fully prepared to be a correctional officer.
Well, movies don't play a real good role in showing how an actual corrections officer works, you know what I mean?
And that's a lot of things, too. Right. There's a big misconception between jail and prison. So prison is punishment. You're convicted. You go there for an extended period of time. Jail, a lot of people don't understand this either. Everybody's innocent until proven guilty. So it's just somebody that can't post bail. So all we're doing is housing an individual in our facility and making it a safe environment. We're using our rules as discipline to ensure that it's a safe environment until they either A, go home, or B, go to prison. So we're just basically a secure hotel.
What does a corrections officer do on a daily basis? What's some of their duties?
So first and foremost, it's care, custody, and control. They're making sure that it's a safe environment for the individuals that are accused of a crime. They're making sure that they're fed. They're making sure that it's a structured day. There's recreation available. They're doing guard tours. They're ensuring that everything's running status quo. They also do the fun stuff, shakedowns, looking for contraband, doing maybe cert extractions teams, different tactical teams that would be comparable to your police SWAT team. There's an intelligence unit that we just built that you could be a part of that. So there's different avenues as just being a correctional officer coming into the trade. There's going to be different avenues that they can go eventually.
All right, so the event's coming up on the 25th, which is this Saturday. What's the times again, Bernadette?
11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay. And so it's at the Beaver County Jail, which is in West Aliquippa.
Yes.
All right. What's the easy way to get there? Go across the West Aliquippa Bridge? Way to get there? Yeah? Is that
Yeah.
Okay. I've never been there, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay.
Which is a good thing.
Right.
Right. It's a good thing. I see it when I drive by. That's all. So.
It's sort of in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, right. Well, that's a good thing,
That's
too.
a good thing, yeah.
Right. So, well, I mean, when they built the new jail compared to when it was in downtown Beaver, it's, that was like a prehistoric jail compared to what it is like today. So, but what are some of the biggest misconceptions about jail that people have that are out there, Warden?
Well, like you said, it's portrayed in movies and TV shows a lot different than what it is. Orange is the New Black is not the Beaver County Jail. Okay,
right.
It's a modern facility, even though it's 20 plus years old. It's very well maintained. We have a very good maintenance staff. We have inmate workers that help clean the facility. So we're looking for motivated individuals that want to join a great team that we already have in place. So
that's awesome.
If somebody's considering that, I hope to see them on Saturday.
All right. Throw that out there one more time, Bernadette, when the event is and what the hours are.
All right. So we are having an open interviews for the jails for correction officers. It'll be held this Saturday, July 25th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay. Do they need to bring anything with them?
Yes.
What do they need to bring?
They should bring a valid driver's license. That's the main thing, because we're going to do on-site background checks if we can after interviews. If we deem the person, eligible, we'll continue the process to do like backgrounds right then and there. I said.
Do they have to have a driver's license, or can they have a state-issued ID, or do you have to have a driver's license to be?
We want a driver's license.
Okay, all right. No, a lot of people, it's a question to ask. All right.
Yeah.
So bring that with you. Any other type of material need to bring with them? Social Security card, anything like that, or should I bring anything else with them?
If they can find their Social Security card, I know that's one thing that's hard to find.
Absolutely.
But if they can, please bring that. We will do on-site applications as well.
Okay.
So we're going to fill out a county application. That way the county is able to do reference checks and whatnot with the permission of the applicant. So.
Okay. Anything I forgot to ask you guys?
No, we appreciate you having us. Having us
thank
here.
you.
Appreciate you guys coming in. So it's always neat to find out about new things that are happening in the county and, talk about things. So, again, thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate it. And coming up next, we got news, followed by local news with Noah Haswell here on Beaver County Radio.
Building a future, sharing a dream, working together, we're on the same team.
Our nation is celebrating the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. This document granted freedom for all citizens in the form of having the basic rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This is Andy Dengel from Freedom United Federal Credit